All right, shalom, shalom, Israel. Pastor Corey here. Out, got another workout. Headed to out here at the University of Kansas State, one of the premier D1 colleges out here in Manhattan. But coming on today to just, and I'm going to make sure I put it in the description. It's a message, that Pastor Dow had given on the spirit of passivity around August 10th of 2013. And so, I'll let a lot of you all get in. If you can hear me, put sevens in. If you can hear me pretty good. If not, let me know. But praise the Most High Yah for a family and all of you all. Shalom, shalom. I am truly blessed, man, because I see, where the Most High Yah has brought us all into unity in this place, because of the obedience of a shepherd in Pastor Dow. Now, I know all of you all that are haters that, that's all they do over there is, they ride his nuts. They just, they brown nose. They keep their nose stuck up in his, but I mean, this message is not really for you. I'm not, this is not a brown nose message. Just reflecting on what Yah has done. Yah said he was going to give gifts unto men, and so that's what he do. When he give you shepherds and he give you elders and teachers, he give you gifts, because obviously, whatever he had allowed them to come into this world according to his purpose to fulfill, he made sure that they were ordained to do such things so that those things that are necessary to build up the body and to raise up the standard in Jacob would go forth even for those of the diaspora who are scattered out throughout the four corners of the one. We have truly been preserved and kept from a lot of different things. As I look at a lot of the doctrines that are out here, I have a screenshot of some paperwork that, a guy, who is adamant, he's an Israelite here in Kansas City. He's adamant about, getting in touch with some officials in Africa so that we can have full diplomacy to come and be free sovereign citizens there and get out of this country because I don't want us here. But last I checked, he said he's going to gather his people from the four corners of the earth, not three corners, not two corners. And so when in coming in this ministry, that Pastor Dow and I have been on the same page, and him preaching it and him standing on that, and all doctrinal things, it's been a refreshing, because in so many places people are missing it greatly. And one of the things is that, I was talking to a brother, man, and I don't know the name of the camp, but they are in the Ozarks. And man, they are forcing sisters to sleep with each other, and just a lot of different things is going on. And I'm like, wow, anything could be going on, because you don't know when, and I know a lot of people may have had that thought when you first ventured to contact Straightway to go and visit. You didn't know truly what was going to take place, but you were just trusting and believing that, you was being led to be in the right place and not the wrong place. Well, for myself, when I went to Straightway, I wasn't expecting anything bad because I had already discerned through conversation, I discerned through just the other testimonies that was going forth. And then not only that, but my spirit had already preserved me from Shalom, Saint Shalom. It had already preserved me from a lot of the camp doctrine, things that go on. And listen to me. People wake up, because of different aspects of the truth. But you can't wake up different with a different truth about the Ruach HaKodesh. You just can't, because the Ruach HaKodesh can't be fabricated. And the work of the power and the work of the Ruach is a sign and an evidence that Yah's hand is near unto these places where we are able to see his wonders and his works going forth. There the places where there is healing, these places where the sheep can truly be fed. So that's what we have, and that's what I found when I went to Straightway. So I'm, some of you new brothers and sisters to the ministry, I'm outgoing right now, but I'm working something, man, and I'm trying to be an extreme benefit for all Israel, man. When I get done doing these things, I pray that y'all see these things through, even with the times that we have that's coming up. But I've come to say that I trust Pastor Dow, through and through, man, because it ain't about what he has done for me, more so than seeing that he is committed to not stopping. See, that's what you base it on. See, some people base things on, what I've done for you or what you've done for me, but see, it ain't based on that, because I could quit doing for you, or I could say something that you don't like. But when you see somebody that they focus is not on you, but it's on the one, the giver of life, the source, then that's when you can begin to trust, because then you should be able to lay the book out alongside their lives and see that, man, this is a person truly chasing after what Yah is offering up to those who are going to believe, and they are going to position their whole life around doing whatever it is they can to fulfill this work according to righteousness. So that's what we have here in Straightway concerning Pastor Charles Dow. And if some of y'all that's new, I know you have you heard Pastor Dow talk and speak, and truly the Ruach has drawn you. I'm saying this, I want you to remember this, because the message that I'm talking about passivity was a very, very powerful message. I remember how that message had lifted me up inside, because I had so much hurt inside from not growing up around my dad, hurt from trusting people in the streets, that we know the struggle that we have. We trying to make it, and times are hard. So, but let the truth be known, man. Growing up around black people in the hood, ain't no love, man. It's one of the hardest places to grow up, and so you become calloused, at heart, and can't trust people, and then um, when you find your way here, you find out truly what love is, because love starts with telling people the truth and being truthful with people. And that is what our shepherd is. That's what he do. He gonna tell you the 100% truth. And I was thinking back just on how much my life had been strengthened. If I had not met Pastor Dow, would I be at the magnitude of strength that I am right now? And I can say I don't believe so, because I have been strengthened behind that brother. I've been strengthened behind that man of Yah, because I look at, I was telling the saints the other night, I said, I look at, somebody like Pastor Dow, and you look, he get more than common results in everything that he's doing, in his marriage with his Ashayas, in what he's produced on the land. The amount of feeding that he do with the sheep that's in this ministry compared to what I've seen on the internet, what other people are getting, and then to go and be around it and see the spiritual fruit and see the level of miracles and healings and the things that take place, you can't go wrong. And so I'm saying this to you new saints, because even on that spirit of passivity video, I want you to hear it's a brother on there co-signing to everything. You can hear him all the way through the whole message. And some kind of way they got away from him. And that brother was D. Jerry. Brother D. Jerry. It got away from him. You watching this video, it got away from you. I don't give a damn what you out there doing, who you talking to, who you calling, who you trying to contact. What you gonna say after this video go off? How you feel about me? How you feel about Pastor Dow? Man, listen. If you go read the Torah, man, if there ever is an offense, man, just be patient and wait and get your offense brought before Yah and before the people. And I guarantee you, if you trust in Yah, not man, it's shame on them who put they trust in man. Now we talking about putting your trust in Yah. And the people of Yah, the people, those who are striving after Yah, our heart is always going to be convicted to do what's right according to the spirit of the Most High Yah. And so here's a slot on that video of nuggets that I want you to take heed to when you go back to watch that teaching, because I'm actually getting ready to put this in the group for Straightway Kansas City, because I had a video. I'm debating whether I want to put it up on YouTube or not, but I went clean off yesterday because some people just don't get it, and they don't belong being in any congregation. They don't belong in being around the people of Yah, because they don't get that. Like I told them, I said, the essence of being a saint, is that Yah chose you for righteousness. That means that he didn't choose you to do righteousness. He chose you to be an example of righteousness, wind and tide. That means you have to be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. If you're planted by a river of water, that means that you're being well nourished by the replenishment of water that is able to nourish your roots. And so that means that you're going to be firmly planted. Therefore, you can be an example. You're always going to stand no matter what is going on, whether the world is rioting, no matter if, it has come to extreme racial war and destruction, if it has come to a place where the elites have just launched the full onslaught of genocide against humanity, your job as a saint, he chose you at the time to be someone who is going to stand as will be the kingdom. The kingdom is going to be eternal. And so therefore in your lifetime, when you come into the knowledge and the fullness of Yah, and you find out that your purpose is to stand from that point on, all your job is to do is to stand and be firm so that others can see you. Others can see your example and become the things that you have became according to the word of Yah. And so this is what we're talking about. But you have people that they not built for it. You heard the truth, but there's things that have caused your heart to be so hard in life. See, I'm not responsible on what if you had a terrible ass marriage. I'm not responsible if you had boyfriends and men in the past that just was knocking you upside your damn head. I'm not responsible for whether you was a fool and you gave your money away to women and you got used up. See, we ain't responsible for that. What we're responsible for is preaching the gospel of the kingdom, the deliverance that come with it to set you free from all the follies and all the times that we was buffooned by other people and that we was duped in life. So we it's not an issue. We all got to get over them things. And so that's what, when you hear Pastor Dow talk, I'm telling you new people, don't forget it. When if somebody want to plant a offense in you. See, I was surprised when DJ left because I'm listening on that message. I was like, man, you one of the loudest ones in there. You was co-signing on everything. How did you allow something to come in, brother, where I thought you was going to be planted by the rivers of water? And we forget that this is a place of feeding, brother, and that we're charged to work things out. The word said you can't even go lay your gift on the altar until you go make it right with your brother. And we leave in offense when you can't ever lay a gift at the altar. You can't ever do it. And so, but in that video, from 8/10, 2013, here's some nuggets. One thing Pastor Dow said, and this is at about, these nuggets come in at about, I want to say between the 40-minute mark and the 49 or 50-minute mark. And they come in and they come in, and so he says that he tests people by telling them something about himself, and he'll tell another person something else. And we find out that you have caused a issue of distrust to come up because you have told secrets, then it's going to be hard to gain that. But again, then we find out that we can't trust those people. And so that's what it is. And then another nugget is that he says that when the spirit of passivity is not among the people, this is how you are able to get things done. You got brothers that is able to help push the vision. And this is one of the things I was talking about with the saints, about being able to push the vision, because you get it, you understand. And so I want to bring that admonishment to Israel and share that and let that be something fresh on your heart today, concerning our shepherd. Pastor Dave, you get this, brother, I truly love you, and I thank Yah that he is giving us saviors and shepherds to help us, get into the kingdom. Because without you, my brother, I definitely wouldn't be here, because I didn't have a father. A lot of the things I learned, just even coming to the ministry, I learned so much, and just how to even become better in my house for my Isha and my children. And So as time goes on and y'all continue to equip me, then I pray that my lot is able to increase and I'm able to do the same, man. Just build as many covenants as y'all would allow before the breath go out of my body, so that some of these daughters of Zion that truly in need of true men of Yah, for what is being raised up in this ministry. I believe that we can be a part of the building of the true nation of Yisrael and truly see this thing through to a lot of the new saints. When they come in, I can see that sparkle. And so it's your job, saints, to guard your ears against any ill word that may be spoken against our shepherd. Because what they say, it ain't true. I've been here since 2011. And guess what? It ain't nothing yet that has offended me. It ain't been a rebuke yet that has offended me. It ain't been nothing yet with none of the elders, none of the brothers that have offended me to the point of making me want to turn my foot from the Straightway Ministries. I'm just thanking you, Pastor, for building up men to be like yourself, to just be strong, firm, and pressing the kingdom till the breath go out our body. Love y'all, Israel. Shalom, shalom.